Is going on YouTube? Good morning from this part of the world. Yeah, it's me BJ again, and I'm going to do a little hardware review. So this is the Geekvape Karma kit. So you've got a RDTA right here, and the Black Ring mod right here. So this is um, a hybrid tube mod, and we'll get into the specs of this baby in a few moments. But yeah, before that, let me show you. These are fresh batteries, and this is, or sitting on top of this is a build which is ohming out at zero point 0.2, sorry, 0.18 ohms. There, all right. So let's have a quick vape and we will dive down for more information. All right. Wow. By the way, this wasn't sent to me by Geekvape. I bought this out of my own pocket. So yeah, here we go. Let's dive down and I'll see you guys as we break this baby down. Alright guys, so here is the star of the show. So this is how the Karma kit will come in. I don't know if this is the packaging that they sent over as retail already, but yeah, this is how I got it. And here we go. This you've got the standard logo right there. Yeah, Karma kit, ultimate mechanical mod kit. Alright, and there is a warning right there, 18 above. Alright, here's the side. You got Geekvape, and here is the bottom part. You've got this side, nothing really there, and the same is at the top. Now, yeah, you've also got the standard information about the Karma kit right here, what it comes in. And of course, you've got some warnings as well. Okay, right here, and also the scratch of scratch of authenticity card is right here, and I've checked it, and it checks out on their website. All right, so if you wanna, know if your product is authentic, of course. You can check it over on their website. Okay, so let's unbox this. So in the box, you'll also come with a warning card right here. Yeah, because this unit is a hybrid tube mod, so of course battery safety and all the other safety precautions must be taken. All right, nothing right at the back right there. So let's just check out further what we have inside the box. So just like other Geekvape products, of course, it'll come with a spare glass right there. So let me just take it out for you. Yeah, there you go, spare glass. Pop that back in. Yeah, and there's a foam packaging right there, and of course, as always, they will give you a baggie of goodies right here. So the bag includes spare O-rings for both the tank and the mod itself. You've got the tri tool, and of course some spare screws as well. All right, so there you go, very standard. And yes, you also get this warranty card. Yeah, warranty card right there, and a user manual, which is quite thick because it is in several different languages. All right, so it tells you how to take it apart, how to put it back together, and other warnings as well. Okay, so let's just put those aside and let's go ahead and talk about the Karma kit. Okay, So according to the specs that I see here on their website, let me just have a look. Okay, so because this one comes in two parts. Now you've got the, just take it off right here. You've got the mod itself, which is made of copper. Yeah, and as you can see, yeah, let me just focus. I don't know if you guys can see it, but the name of this mod is right here, and it says Black Ring. There you go, Black Ring. And it says designed and manufactured by Geekvape. Okay, so this mod is called a Black Ring because of probably because of this switch right here, and it measures 84 millimeters in height, and it's 25 millimeter diameter mod. Okay, so the standard nowadays is that, you know, you've got 25 mm size mods. Okay, and yeah, you've got a switch right here. It is a magnetic switch. Okay, and to take this further apart, all you need to do is just, yeah, there you go, you've got the logo there. It's made of copper, by the way, guys. So all you need to do is just unscrew this top ring right here for further cleaning if you wanted to. Okay, so let me just break it down further. All right, so you got to be careful. Oh, there you go. See, just jumped right off it. So yeah, you've got magnets. Yeah, you've got magnets right there. Yeah, you've got magnets, of course, and this magnetic switch. So yeah, you can just take it off like that. Made of copper, as you can see, solid. And yeah, just remember, guys, that if you're gonna put this back together after cleaning, that the magnet orientation is correct, so that it will fire correctly as well. All right, so there you go. That's how you break down the switch. Just put it back together. And I suggest when you're gonna put it back together, you gotta, you know, hold them into place already, because you wouldn't want the magnets to jump out. And also you have to thread them carefully as well. Alrighty. Okay, so I think that's on tight. Let me have a look. Yep. Yes, so that is the mod itself. Okay. Again, beautiful, beautiful design right there. All copper. And I've been using it for over a week, and yeah, it hasn't, you know, oxidized. So they must have put a clear coat on it. So anyway, now let's talk about the atomizer itself. So this one is the Karma RDTA, hence the kit name. And this one, I believe, just comes out in black, the black color. So it is an RDTA where you can switch it in between RDA and RDTA mode, right? Whichever you would want. So in RDA mode, you will have it measured at 40.5 mm, okay, from the base until part of the drip tip right here. And then the width, of course, is 25 mm, okay, in diameter. And the drip tip itself, all right, or the chuff cap, whichever you want to call it, measures at 5.5 millimeter. All right, so yeah, just want to show you guys, it is a velocity style deck where you can put where it has, you know, the juice port right there. Okay, so yeah, fairly standard. And let me just break this down for you further. The sleeve, okay, the sleeve has 3 airflow hole options right there, and this one is the airflow control ring right there. As you can see, it has several options as well, and you can see that you can have this on single coil mode as well. Okay, so there you have it. Going back to the atomizer, so velocity style, Geni type or Genesis type atomizer right here, and I've tried using playing around with it for a bit already. Use it in dual coil mode, single coil mode, RDTA mode. Yeah, I'll tell you more about that later on, but yeah, let's take it apart further. So there you go. If you want to clean it, all you need to just unscrew this ring right here. All right, and then you can just pop off the glass as well. For further cleaning, you just gotta be careful, because if it hits like any part of metal right there and you accidentally chips or breaks due to that, then yeah, so you got to be careful. And yeah, there you have it right there. And you can break this down furthermore by unscrewing this. Yeah, and of course, if you want to put it in RDA mode, all you need to do is just remove this connector right here. Okay, so let me just put that away. So let's turn this into the RDA style dripper. Okay, so here you go, right here you got that, and there you go. It's just as simple as that, really. You already have it in RDA mode. The trick here, guys, is that whenever you're going to build this in RDA mode, as you notice there, you have to build your coils right about above the airflow right there, or else you're not gonna get a good vape off of it. I've tried it, and yeah, you really have to build right about here. Your coils should be right about there for the coils, or for the airflow or the air to hit the coils, right? So yeah, very simple, really. I really like it's very innovative in terms of what Geekvape did, to simply switch the base from tank to a dripper. And also, guys, I also want to talk about the 510 connection, since it is, as I mentioned, a hybrid, not for beginners, a hybrid to mod kit. You can see that it doesn't have anything in between the battery and the atomizer. So yeah, now when it comes to hybrid mods, the atomizer should always have a protruding, right, a protruding 510 pin, and this one is actually protruding far enough, and I'm really quite happy with how far it is protruding, and doesn't want to focus. There you go. So yeah, it protrudes far enough, and I've been using it both the RDTA and the RDA mode, and it's working quite well as long as you are within the safety precautions. So yeah, now guys, in terms of RDA mode, it's great when you build dual coils and single coil as well. It wouldn't have any problem because you're just dripping on the coils itself, right? But when it comes to RDTA mode, maybe Geekvape, maybe it would have been better if you guys applied, the usual ceramic insert, where we can also make this into single coil mode when it comes to the tank, because let me guys show you as well. Okay, so let me just assemble this back into RDA mode. Put back the glass right there, make sure that it is secure. Okay, just tighten down. and I'm going to screw in the deck. You guys will see what I'm talking about later on. So there, everything's tightened down, and also even in this mode, the RDTA mode, you can see that the 510 pin is protruding out really far enough. Okay, anyway, so there. Screw this back in, of course, with the O-ring. Never forget the O-ring, or else you will get leaking all the time. There, make sure everything's flush. Okay, right. And I am happy with that then. Yep. Okay, there you have it. Back in RDTA mode. Now, as I was saying earlier, I've tried using this in single coil mode, the RDTA, and of course, when you build a single coil, you only have the cotton, you know, going down right here, and of course, nothing is blocking off this part, which would in turn, you know, cause leaking, right? So Geekvape, if you are listening or if you are watching this video, yeah, maybe next time you can like send out an insert, or you know, as a separate purchase. I don't know, but yeah, it could have been very helpful if it already came with a kit. Okay, Geekvape. But anyway, so yeah, that's it really for the atomizer itself. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put in a build as well. Okay, so hang on. Okay guys, so welcome back. So you can see that I've already pre-installed the coils. These are 4 loops, 0.6 cantles, yeah, on a 3 millimeter guide. Alright, so anyway, you've already seen numerous videos on how to you know, mount your coils on a velocity style deck. So here you go, let's just pulse them. This is ohming out at 0.18 ohms. So let's simulate a full charge battery on this 4.2. So this will fire at 98.2 ohms. So let's just pulse it for a bit. Okay, so they seem to be firing at the same time. So great, so let me wick this for you guys. Alright, so easy enough to wick right there. Okay. Not too tight, not too loose. Perfect. On the second one. Come on now. There you go. Alright, so the same thing, not too loose, not too tight, right there. Great stuff. So now all we need to do is just trim the edges. Okay, so I'm just gonna eyeball this, and when where I'm gonna cut them, I just would want to cut it right above here. Okay. Yeah, so same thing right above here. Oop. Let me see. Okay, just a little bit more. There you go. And same thing with the other side. Alrighty, great stuff. Yep. So that looks good to me. So whenever I do my wicking, first fluff it out. Same thing with the rest of the tails right here. And apart from that, I also do a little comb out. That's what I like to do. Alright, looks good to me. And just a little bit of final touches on the trimming right here. Great stuff. Okay. So, like all the other wicking tutorials, you don't need to stuff everything down there. All you need to just is guide the cotton for it to find its own way down the wicking hole, right? So you don't need to stuff it, just guide it, right? There you go. Let's give it a gentle push right there. And it just goes down as easily as that. Of course, this is by the fill port, as you can see. There. And the next bit. And the last bit. Alright, so that looks just about right. Just having last minute check on the wicks. Okay, yeah, looks good to me. So let's just juice it up. And by the way, the tank claims to hold about 5 mils of juice, and yeah, since I've tested it loads of times throughout the week, and yes, it does hold up just as a little over 5 mils. All right, test fire. Yeah, it's firing beautifully right there. Okay, and time to fill her up. I think I'm comfortable with that for the moment. Alright, so I'm gonna do some final checks on this, guys, and I'll see you up top. Alright, cheers. So guys, you've seen the different parts, how the Karma kit, as well as the well, the RDTA, the RDA, as well as the mod, how it breaks down into its parts. And yeah, just want to give you my thoughts on it. When it comes to raw power, yes, definitely. You know, it provides the kick that you would want from a hybrid tube mod. Okay. Also, you know, it aesthetically, it's beautiful. Also, I can say. The only con that I would say, I said only because the only one that I really would have liked with this is that Geekvape provided the usual you know, ceramic block or insert that can enable the RDTA to become a single coil RDTA as well. All right, because again, you wouldn't have anything to block off those two extra holes if you have done it on single coil, or if you've done a single coil on RDTA mode. But RDA mode, no problem at all. I loved it when I was using it on a single coil mode during RDTA, and it performed beautifully. But all in all, it performs really well. I could say if I lose or break this, I would definitely buy another one. So guys, also remember that this is a hybrid tube mod. Always do know battery safety. Always do the necessary safety precautions. Okay, you should know your battery limits, and yeah, you should always build on the safe side. Okay, so never ever use an atomizer on this mod that doesn't have a protruding 510 pin. Also, and never use atomizers that have adjustable 510 pins. Okay, so yeah, that's it for me. I really don't have any other cons for this um, mod and atomizer. All I can say is that it performs beautifully, and yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Just hit the like button, comment below on what improvements that you would want to see on this channel. And yeah, as I always tell you guys, vape safe, vape smart, vape responsibly, and vape on.